Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear respected teachers. Good evening. Inshallah, today we will try to see this third part of our training, which is on Google Form. So on Google Form, we'll try to see simple and advanced features. Okay, and we'll try to work on the different kinds of questions in Google Form. This is our training session, inshallah. So, generally, we'll try to see Google Form in simple and advanced features. Most probably, we'll focus on the advanced features because we are going to prepare an online exams for our student. It should be more secure, more advanced features instead of simple online forms, just to make it more secure and to have more accurate data. Okay, and we'll try to work on different kinds of questions. Let's go. At the general, Google lets us go answers, getting a fast answer, and also it enables us to work on survey with your own photo, with your own logo, with your own customization. You can do the survey within short period of time as you want. The other thing, question and answers that we are going to focus on it, especially since we are in educational activity. The main focus will be on question and answers with range of questions, multiple questions, drop down, linear scales, and attachments to, okay, we'll try to see some parts. This Google Form also help us to get the real-time data organized and analyzed. Whenever some data is entered by some student or someone, the analysis will be, or the chart will be organized immediately. So whenever we receive the one data, the chart will be updated immediately. We can also work it together. Okay, we can build it together, just like Docs and Google Slides, Google Sheets. We'll have some. We can add some collaborators that will work with us. This is the main simple features for Google Form. Okay, this is my personal advice. Whatever we are going to prepare a simple form or advanced features, it's advisable not. The questions should be ready on Word in advance. Okay, the questions should be prepared and ready in Word, whether Google document or normal Microsoft Word or whatever the software you have. It is better to make it in advance. That will make it easy for you design of the Google Form, whether in simple or in advanced feature. It is easy for you to work on it. Okay, in simple, when we see the simple stuff, the simple part of the Google Form, you can prepare a survey, no need to log, okay? No need to log. Anyone who have got the link can answer our questionnaires. Sorry? Okay, anyone who have got the link of our form can answer our form easily. No time limit. Our form or our questions will be available throughout time. We will not limit it. Okay, will not close our form from accepting. Also, submit multiple responses. If it is simple form, okay, one student can answer and submit his response repeatedly, 1, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. There is no limitation when we are working in simple Google form. Okay. When we come to the advanced features of Google, we can force to collect emails. Anyone to answer our questions, first he should log to his Chrome by his Gmail address. Okay, once he logs into Chrome, the exam online, the form itself will collect his email address and will not allow him to respond for second time. Even he cannot respond 2 times. Okay, only 1 time his email will be collected. So what we're going to do, if we are going to answer, or maybe if in one home there are 2 or 3 students, they are using the same phone or mobile. So what they should do, once one student answer his exam, he should log out from Chrome. Then the other students will log by his account on the Chrome. Then after that, he can answer the question. Should be in time limit. Let's say the exam will be active for a specific time. Let's say September 23 from 5 to 7. Okay? Or simply from Asr to Maghrib, the exam will be active for 2 hours or for 1 hour. So you can limit the exam time. After that, you have to off the exam from accepting any other. Okay, not accept after some time. That is set mandatory fields. You have to set the mandatory fields and shuffle option order. Okay, copy exams and edit for another exam. Let's see one by one. First, we can, as you see here, collect email address. We will force to collect an email address by checking this option. Once we check this option, our exam will collect email, limit to 1 response. Okay, and make a quiz. Of course, we are going to quiz, and we have to on this feature to make this our question a quiz. Good. The other thing, please ركزوا معايا لأنه these options should be only the point is a value. We have to make visible only for a student, only the value how much he got. In order to make our exam more secure, the missed questions and the correct answers should not be visible for a student in time of once he and on the time of response the exams. What will happen if missed questions and the correct answers are visible for a student? Okay, he may know exactly or immediately which one is he missed, which questions he got, and he can save a screenshot and he can transfer to the others. By doing so, our exam will be what? Open source, not normal exam. Instead, it's going to be open source. So just what we did, uncheck these features, just 2 features to make our questions more secure. Okay, pointers also. Pointers, it's nothing. If you think that it is also should be hidden, you can uncheck these features as well. Okay, advanced features, not accepting the response. We have to off this one once the time is finished. The other thing, shuffle option order. Let's say if we have 2 options, 3 options, A, B, C. So we can rearrange immediately the question, the choice orders by choosing shuffle option. Response validation rule. We have to make it here. each question should be required, and also response validation. We can set the validation rule. We'll work on it together. Okay. This is some features. Now let's go to directly into the questions that we prepared for this exam, online exam. Now I prepared some questions. Actually, these questions it's not totally new. It is something that we gave you, or that we did an assignment. Okay, we are going to work or prepare this as what? As online exam, Okay. So I have simply choice questions, true or false, and here I have also 4 choices. We have here multiple answer questions, 3 answers, يعني choose 3 answers. لازم يختار 3 الواجبات. طيب and finally here we may put some somewhat linear question, like how was the exam? 1 easy, 5 complex. يعني we will allow the student to choose or to give us a feedback, the features of the exam. Okay, let's attach your ID. Let's ask a student to attach his ID on our exam. Okay, so this will not have a value. We may not give also for this one. No, we have to give it. This is written. Okay, and your ID, of course, it will not have any value. So let's go to the Google Drive. Okay, this is our Google Drive class. This is a Word document that we prepared in advance. So to create a form, I'll go to where? Forms. Okay, here. New, more forms. Okay, create since our form is shared. Okay. Now here, this is untitled form. You see here at the left corner at the top. This one for forms home. Let's click on this forms home. So here you can get the built-in templates for Google Form. Okay, here contact information, event registration, and the others. So what you need, you see here, personal contact information, find a time. He says there is some also party invitation, t-shirt, sign. All these are the built-in forms for work, order form, job application. Let's open this one. Here there is built-in forms. Simply we can customize and choose it. Use it. Okay, we can customize according to our need, and we can use it immediately. So let's go to back here, and let's add new. Click here. Okay. Now we are going to prepare what? It is a new form that enable us to prepare online exam. So I will go to the Word document that I prepared. Final exam on Google Classroom training. This is our title. Copy. Okay. Our title will be copy paste. Okay. If you have more description, you can write a description here. Okay. Untitled title. Okay. Here I didn't choose the best answer for the following questions. Okay, choose the following, the best answer for the following questions. Here, okay. What's that? Okay, let me write here to the best. Okay, it's titled. Okay, question number one. Question number one. Now, okay, I didn't mention something here. Here, as you can see, I already used numbering styles while I am prepare my question. Okay, this A, B, C, D is not written manually. Instead, I used the numbering style from here. Numbering, okay. I hope you will have some خلفية بالنسبة لده. يعني you will have some background information about bullets and numbering. So I'm using this stuff to make my questions more easy. Okay, so the first questions will be, I will try to copy the all questions. I mean, question with the option, I mean the options. So this is copy. I'll go to the form. Then I will paste it. I will paste it not on the question, not here, rather on the option field. I have my own reason to why I am posting here. Because let me show you. You see, when I paste it in the options field, I will have each option separately with the question. So I will cut the question again. Number one, type space paste. Then I will delete this one. Clear? It is instead of copying question each option separately, I will copy the whole number one questions, and I will paste it where? I will paste it in the option. After that, I can manage it easily. Screen is visible, right? Please confirm me. My screen is visible or still no?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So now I made what? I copy paste number one question. After that, what I'm going to do? I have to choose the answer for this question. Before that, let's do this question, mandatory or not. Here, I will choose required field. One, this question is required. The second option, I have to shuffle. Now, the first option is number 4, second option 3, the third option number 7. I'm not writing A, B, C, D here. I'm not writing A, B, C, D, simply the numbers. So I will come here, you see here, shuffle option order. For one question, I mean for one student, the options for question number 1 will be 4, 3, 7. For another student, it will be here 7, 4, 3. For another student, it will be, they will have a different order of options. Okay. Now, once I put it here, what is the type of this question? Type of this question. Short answer, paragraph, multiple question. This is multiple question. Okay, I will put it here. But before this, we have to add some data about the student. We have to collect his name, his grades, and blah blah stuff. To do that, let me add here. Here, add question. Okay, let me make it up here. Name, student name. Student full name. You can accept first name, middle name, and last name. It is your option. For time being, let's make it full name. Full name. The name type should be what? Short name, paragraph, or multiple. Of course, short name. We are going to accept name. No, we are not paragraph. So choose short name. Required or no? Of course required. Shuffle, no need to, even there is no any shuffle here. Why? Because only we will accept one data. Okay, the other thing, grade. Okay, now let's say this exam will be for grade 10. Let's assume it will be grade 10. But under grade 10, we'll have many sessions, A, B, C, D. So to do so, what shall we do? Shall we accept by typing here what they did? Grade 10, shall we enable the student to feed it like this? Name, okay, grade 10 what? B or C. Shall we enable him to write his grade, his session, or shall we give him in advance? I think it is better to give him and make it this question as drop down. Why? A, option 2, B, option 3, C, option D, D. Okay? If you have more, you can keep on continue. And require this also? Yes, required. Shuffling these options, no need to shuffle. Just let it be. So let's see, revise, reload. Grade A, B, C, D. He may not, but our section are limited, A, B, C, D. Okay, this will give us accuracy of data, because later on all students from all grades will be taken from the same exam, so it is easy for us to manipulate it and sort it according to their grade, according to their session, session. Okay, so finished. We have his name. Okay, we have his grade. What we need more? You can add any that you need. Okay, we can also add one field here. Sex. What multiple options? Male or female? Let it be male, female. Okay, required? Yes, required. Let's see, refresh. Sex, male, female, Okay, if any data that you want, you can also add here. So let's create one separation, which is a section. Now, what I mean, the first field, his name, his sex, and grade will be what? The details about him, about our student. After that, we'll start our questions. Let's add a section here. Okay, now this one is a data, his student's data. The next section will be, this will be answer. Even I have in the description part. Yes. Let me bring this one. Paste. Class. Now let me see. Reload. Yes. Here we choose one. Okay. His name. Let's say Ahmed. Male. Okay. Is grade 10 section maybe A. Then next, you see here, next, he will go to relate to the question. Okay, good. One thing, let's add some teams here, organizing teams, because you see our question, our exam, there's no header, specific header. Let's choose here one. If you have a specific picture in advance that you built in, you can use, okay? Or if there is no, you can use from the built-in work school. Let's use which one? Let's use this one, insert. We'll prepare our own later on. Okay, then we already reached question number 1. We have finished. We make it required and it is shuffling. Okay, description. You can put it a description if you wanted to put some description about it. Next, question number 2. Again, simply copy and let's add one more question. And I will paste it, not here, please focus. Better to paste under the options, options, then cut this one, number 2, okay, and delete this. Required, also head down, shuffle options, okay. Okay, now let's do some advanced features. So now almost we are preparing some questions. We prepared some questions, but simply there is no answer. There's no specific answer for each questions because still it is like the survey, so we will go to setting, make quiz, then make quiz. 1. The second one, you see here, we have to off these features. By the way, we're going to do only one time. Point is value, you can put it where you can, as our agreement, no problem. But here, as we said earlier, it should be off. General, collect email address. We have to collect email address from our student and should be limited to only one response. These are the settings that makes this exam more advanced features. Presentation, show progress bar. Okay. Shuffle questions order. I think it's not that much mandatory. If you want, you can use it. You can put confirmation message. You submitted the exam. Okay. You can say thank you for submitting the exam. What's left? Nothing. We try to make our exams more strong as much as possible. Okay, now you see here, since I changed the exam into quiz, these answer options will come. How many options can teacher in Google invite students? I think the answer is this one. Point, how much value for this question? 1. Okay, and question number 2. A single class cannot be managed by different teachers. True, false. The point 1 cannot be managed by different teachers. False. Okay. Now let's add some more features. What is the word? Okay. Again, I have here true, false questions. Also here, what I have is the same true, false questions. Okay. Instead of doing as from scratch, let me copy this one. You see, I'm going to duplicate. Where I am. Okay. Question number 2. You see, I'm going to here duplicate these questions. Question number 2 only. Why? I have so many settings on this question number 2. So I want to use this feature, so I will do what? Copy. So you see here, I have a copy of number 2. So let me go to back on question number 3. Question number 3, and I will bring question number 3. Okay. Why is this 2? No, this is 3. Okay. There's okay, there is some fault. Okay. Okay, this one is number 3. What I'm doing? Okay, let me bring this this is number 3. Okay, number 3. This is copy 2. Okay, what is the answer? The answer is teachers. Okay, this is teacher need email address to create a classroom, but students can attend without email. False. This one is false. Okay. Question, the value 1. Okay. Then let's go to this one. I think this is the same question. Let me add, or I can also duplicate this one and paste here. Cut question number 4. Okay, delete this one. Change the options. This is checkbox, or no, it's multiple questions. Delete this one. Answer key, I think it's going to be teachers prepare classroom is Google Classroom. Okay, and one more. This is the same question. Let me jump it. It's also the same. Here, let me add question number 7, which is have got 3 options, 3 answers. 3 answers, new, or I can copy this one too. Okay, paste. Let me remove these stuffs. This one. Okay, copy. Okay, now let's into checkbox. The type of questions should be checkbox, because we said what? Choose 3. A description, or we can put this one under description here. Description, choose 3. Okay, let's put some additional features on this exam, which is the following features. Google Drive is one feature. Google Classroom. There is, we missed one. And what? Google Map. Google Map also is features of Google. So Google Map. Now we have 1, 2, 3. These 3 are the answers for which of the following are features of Google. Let me add which of the following are features of Google. Okay, so let's put some validation. Please ركزوا معايا. I'm going to put a validation rule that will limit or force the student to choose only 3 options. I'll come here, okay, down, and response validation. Here there are so many characteristics. So what we need, we are going to accept exactly 3 responses for this specific answer. So exactly number 3. So what we're going to do, tell for students, please choose only 3. Clear? So this question is number 5. Okay, let's see back. Okay, next. Oh, you see, it's forcing to @gmail. Next. Okay, this is one. Okay, here, or this one. Which of the following features are features of Google? 1, you see here, choose only 3. Why? Because we force explicitly by rule. So I choose 3. When I choose 3, the error message will disappear. Let me add one more. You see, the student, we are forcing him what? To choose only 3 options. I think it's clear. Good. Let's back to our question. Let's add one more. What kind of question? Okay. This, how is linear question? Okay, it should be actually at the end. Okay, how was the exam? Let's make it linear scale. Number 1, easy. Okay, which means number 1 means easy. Number 5 means complex. You can put your own level here. But just we wanted to get a feedback from the student that the features of our exam. This is a sample. You can have your own such kind of questions. Okay, and next, let's briefly get some brief about Google Classroom. You may have your own question. Okay, add. Let's make this one up. Okay, this will be question number 6. Okay, now here we say the answer or response should be 200 character. It's limited, 200 character. So we have to use some rule. First, the question type should be paragraph. It can't be short answer. Paragraph. Okay. Then required description. Okay. Then let's add some response validation rule. Some validation. Okay. Let's put some validation. Here. Validation. Length, minimum count, or maximum count. Okay, minimum count or maximum count. You have to choose here. Length, minimum count, counter count, or maximum. Our maximum is 200. Our maximum. Okay. minimum character count, minimum he should type 200 or what? Maximum character count should be 200. Our target is to limit the text of the student. How many characters can he give us? So the maximum character, the maximum will be 200 until 200 characters. 199 plus 1, which is 200, he can write. After that, the system should tell him that you less than please use less than 200 characters. Please use less than 200 characters. Let's add one more questions to attach his ID. Question number 7. Actually, this one, it's about his profile, his data. So we can accept it here after his name. Okay. Your ID. Attach your ID. So question type should be file upload. File upload. Okay, continue. Okay, when we are request some attachment, we have to limit the size of the file that's going to be attached. Okay, allow specific file type. Do we have document, spreadsheet, PDF, or what? Can he attach any kind of file? No, it should be image or PDF. Image or PDF. If it is open, he can attach a document, he can attach Excel, he can attach his video as well. So let it be PDF or image, no more. Maximum file size, maximum number of files here, the number of file 1, maximum file size 10 meg or 100 meg, you can. So let it be 10 megabyte or 100 megabytes. Okay, this form can accept up to 101 GB. You can accept until 1 GB. So it's required. So what's left from our attach your ID? Okay, good. Now I think our question is almost looks like ready. So I have one option here. I can delete. Okay. So by doing so, what we did, let me add one more drop down. We have seen, I think, you can also change date time. You can also insert the date and the time. Checkbox grid, multiple choice grids. So you can have another questions as well. So let's revise our exam, how it looks like. The name and photo associated with Google Switch account. Okay, you see, it's telling that I'm going to answer on this account. So if this email address is not mine, I have to click here and choose switch account. Why? My email is going to be attached. So email address, I will type my email address, abdurrahman@gmail.com. gmail.com. Full name, I will type Rahman Yasin. Okay. Attach ID. Here, I have to attach my ID from my drive, or I can upload from my computer. Clear? This is the student. Sex, grade, which grade? Grade 10. Grade 10A. Next, I cannot go. Why? The file that the ID is required. Let me attach some file. What do I have here? Okay. Let me attach this one. That is okay. Next. Now our question looks like this. How many is this one? I'll answer true, false. Here all of the above. Yes. Now since this option, this question, okay, since shuffle, you see all of the above, it was the last option. So now it comes what on the first one. So we can what remove the shuffling order from question number 4. Why? Yeah, it's not logical. We said it's the question. I mean, the options will not start from all of the above. And it's not it's not normal to start the option for the questions by all of the above. So this one should be updated. Let's go to question number 4. Question number 4. Then I will check, unshuffle. Now the order will be as it is once okay. 3 answers, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Briefly explain. We said what? This is maximum, should be less than 200. So 1, 1, 1. So far I have 9, 10, 11. 11. Okay, 10. You see? Please use less than 200 characters until it becomes 200. Yeah. Now, here it is. You see? So far 200. This now. So by doing so, how is the exam? Easy one, complex. Yeah, and question number 3, medium. Oh, we have one option. What is this? Allahu Akbar. So we have to get back to our question, and there is some option. You see here? We have to remove this one. So by doing so, we make our questions more easy. Let's make it refresh. And those errors should be Abdurrahman. Okay, your full name, Abdurrahman. Attach. Let me attach some file. My drive. Where is it? Let me attach for you. Classroom. Okay. EIS. Meeting picture I have here. Yeah. Let me attach this one. Mail. Grade A section A. Okay. Now, question number 4. You see, question number 4. All of the above. Before it was the first option. Now it is going to be the last one. Why? Because we removed the shuffle option, and here we made what? There is normal, and we said we cleared the the last option. Okay, what if you want to accept some data? Maybe if there is something wrong or any comments, you can put one data here. If you have any comment, okay, and let it be paragraph and required, not required actually, it's not required. If you don't have any comment, it's not a must to feed or to type. So validation, let's put length maximum, let it be 13, okay, 30 characters only. Please use less than 30 characters. Minimum character count 30. No, it should be maximum. Maximum character count should be 30. it will not have any value. Okay, by doing so, we have prepared our exam. So we have to send for the student this exam. So what we're going to do here, click to send. Okay. You see here, send, and when we choose send, we can send it via email directly. If we have the email address of our exam, we can type the email address here, okay, and send them, or we can get the clickable link. This is for the long one. Just click here to get the short Google form URL and copy. If we want advanced features to embed our online form in our site, we can use here embed this one. This form cannot be embedded because it makes use of file upload option. Okay, we cannot use this feature embed on a site. Why? We request to we have an upload option, ID or form. Okay, so what we did, simply get this one, copy, and we can send the copied response. I mean the copied link, exam link, to our students. So this is final exam. Okay, let me give you this link and just feed it according to what we learned so far, and we'll try to work on the response, how the response is going to be managed and exported into Excel. Let me post it in the chat here. Okay, you can to everyone. Okay, I put it in the form. I mean on the chat. Please try to fill this get response. I mean fill the questions, answer the questions, and we'll see how we are going to manage the response in Excel. Okay, just please use your time, 2 minutes or 3 minutes, to answer these questions. Okay, let me also, I can also upload on the Google site on the here. No. Link. Okay. All students post. Alas, you can get it. Or for time being, I can let's make this uploading option not mandatory to upload ID. Let it be not mandatory. Okay. Yeah. I did it. Without ID. ID is not mandatory. Okay. You can simply answer the questions. Here is ID, but you can pass. No need to. It's not a must to attach the ID right now. Okay. Yeah. Already ID is removed. Okay. I can, let me also. Okay, let me add some header for our exam. Yes, you can put here. So simply, you can arrange this one. Good. So far, we have 3 responses. Okay. You see, whenever we first, the analysis will be responded automatically. 3 responses. Oh, mashallah. First ladies or ladies first. ما في الرجالات الآن 3 بنات 4 ما شاء الله. Okay, grade 10, you see 52, 25, 25. الرجال قوامون على النساء. فينه ما في أحد. استغفر الله. طيب. تقرموا انقدي من ما أدري يتشال. So how was the exam? Easy. 6 points exam is easy. Good. Exam presentation is good. Oh, alhamdulillah. لقينا واحد الرجال. ولله الحمد. Okay, you see, just whenever the student fills the data, immediately the chart will be updated. Immediately the charts will be updated. So it is really they did Google in the best and good service to analyze easily. في واحد ثاني الرجال ولا ما في؟ 5 to 1, 6 to 1. Okay, because you want us. Grade 10, good. You see, grade 10. There is A, B from A, D session 2 student, A session 2, B 3. Nice. Okay. Once such kind of responses are submitted, okay, let's export this exam. Let's export this exam into Excel. I'm going to close this exam, which means almost time over. You can feed later on to get your response. Okay. Just only one. I'll give you only 1 minute. If you finish, that's good. If not, ABC. If not, we'll stop answering these questions and let's jump into the working on the Excel, and let's finalize our session, inshallah. Submit. If there is anyone who is going to submit the answer, just click on submit. 1, submit. 2, submit. Okay, 3. Khalas. Now, the time limit that we gave for this exam is finished. So, alhamdulillah, we got 1. So, khalas. Not accepting response. After this, you will not answer for this exam. Why? We already closed it, not to accept response for this exam. Clear? Okay, please be with me on the screen. Let's export this exam into Excel sheet and how we will manipulate. Let's together. Okay. Here on response, you see response. Create a spreadsheet. Create spreadsheet. Click here. Here we will have 2 options. Create a new one, or we have in advance before. Since it is the first one, we don't have any exam sheets. So let's use exam this one, the new one. If you have in advance before, you will choose this one. So create. Now the file, the response will be mapped into the into Excel. You see, time when the student take the TOEIC exam, will have the time. Email address. By the way, this one is automatically inserted by system. Google, not manual. Here is an email address. Good. A score. How much he got? Wow, 5 out of 5. Good. Waltan Gus and the others. Sumaya. Nice. Anyhow, your ID. Okay, since it's not mandatory. Sex. Okay. Now, these are the exam details. So since your school, our school exam mark list is something different, which is for each section, we are going to submit it separately. We are going to separately. I think if this will be, yeah. This is the one. Subject, grade, okay. Grade at F. I think this is a mark list of our school. So we have to manage our grade according to what? According to the section. Grade 10, D, C, B, D, D, B, A. So let's filter, create a new filter. Okay, now let's filter by grade. Which grade we need? Grade A. So how many students we have from grade A? We have 3. Grade, I mean section 10B. Okay, section B. So just you can copy all this data, email address, his name, and his result. This one. You can copy and work. You can work on the address. I mean the student file accordingly what you have. So this is all what we have. Finally, you can also download the response as CSV, which is going to be converted into Excel file. Final exam. Here I got your result. I think today's session is a little bit long because, okay. We'll open it by Excel. And we can manipulate, yes. The score. What is that? Yeah, this is here it is, the score and the data. The score and the data. So this is how we're going to manage. After this, we will collect the email address and the names with the data. This is the data that we need exactly. This is also, you can work on the others, but for time being, email, score, and his name is crucial for us. Crucial for us. So by doing so, you can Excel file. This is the one. This is what we downloaded. Username, email, total score, and their name, their name. So you can choose and manage the files that we have. So finally, the Google features of this exam will be like this. If you have any questions, I'll try to say, unless this is all for our exam today. I mean, online exam session. Really thank you for being patient and attending for this long session. It's going to be more than almost 67, nearly 70 minutes. Anyhow, if you have anything to say, you are welcome, unless by doing so, by here, I'm going to finalize Google exams and the entire Google session. Inshallah, if you have any questions, suggestions, and also opinions, you can reach me by my cell phone or email address or on the Google class as well. Thank you for attending. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Hello, Mr. Abdurrahman.
Yes, please.
Really, thank you very much. These 3 days and even before, we got a lot of information. You are again with us in the future.
Inshallah.
Really appreciate your effort. Thank you very much.
Thank you, anytime. Okay. So here's the teacher, inshallah. Think about our ceremony. The ceremony will be in Sheraton Hotel. This will be arranged by the management. If I am correct. Am I correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for everything. As I said, if anything, just keep on reaching me. Inshallah, we'll try to best what we did. هذا من فضل الله. الله أعلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Okay.